They had more than enough to eat.
他们甚至不会饿着，因为上帝给他们够用，甚至更多的玛拿。
However, some of them had weak faith.
但是他们当中有些人信心比较小，
They didn't believe that God would provide every day.
他不相信上帝每天都会按时的供应，
So they would try to store up extra manna every night
所以他们呢每天晚上都会偷偷的想要再多留一点放到明天，
in case God didn't help them the next day.
目的就是说担心如果上帝明天忘记供应给他们了。
When they did this, the manna would rot.
但是当他们多采收一些的时候，他们发现这些多采收的玛瑙呢，就让腐败掉了。
And that's because it wasn't God's plan.
因为这个并不是上帝的计划跟命令，
God had promised them He would provide.
因为上帝已经应许他一定会供应，
And He wanted His children to trust Him.
而他也希望他的子民可以信靠他。
So let's not be like the people that didn't believe.
所以我们不要像那些不相信的人。
If we're obedient to God, He will prosper us.
因此，当我们相信神的时候，他一定会给我们丰盛。
With the way the economy looks, it is kind of like a desert out there.
大家是不是觉得我们现在的经济看起来像是一个旷野一样？
And just like God provided for His children in the desert, He's going to provide for us now.
但你知道吗？就像上帝当年在旷野当中如何每天供应给他的子民，上帝今日也要每天供应给我们所需的。
We don't have to worry where our food will come from.
我不需要担心说我们下一餐在哪里。
If we'll still have our job.
如果因为神会让我们帮助我们在工作上面得到稳固。
Will our businesses survive?
因为帮助我们在我们委身的工作领域呢，神会祝福他。
God's going to provide us manna every day.
上帝会透过各种方式提供给我们所需要的玛瑙。
And it might not look possible in the natural.
可能在这个人的这个想象当中，或者是实境当中，觉得不大可能发生这样的事情。
But remember, God is the God of the supernatural.
但请记得，上帝是超自然的上帝。
As Christians, we are overcomers.
因为成为基督徒，我们是得胜者。
And the Bible tells us in Revelation that those who overcome, God will give us some of the hidden manna.
而圣经启示告诉我们，得胜的人，上帝将会赐下那隐藏的玛瑙给我们。
I believe I received some hidden manna just last week.
其实大家知道吗？上个礼拜我才真的经验到，你才得到这个隐藏的玛瑙。
Last week I received the biggest bonus in my entire career.
在上个月呢，我收到我10几年工作当中呢，这10几年的职场里面最大的一笔奖金。
Miko and I were just completely shocked, surprised, blown away.
Miko 跟我被这个奖金给吓到，说怎么可能那么多？怎么可能在这个情况下，怎么还有那么多的奖金给我？
Because for the last 6 months, the economy has been pretty bad.
因为过去的半年，我们知道经济怎么下滑。
We just continue to be amazed at God's faithfulness.
但是在这个处境，我们几乎每一天、每个月，我们都被上帝奇妙的供应，让我们感觉到非常的奇妙。
But even though the world is in despair and chaotic around us,
因此，姐妹弟兄，当这个教会看起来是一段的混乱，甚至已经没有盼望了。
I see God's hand just peacefully providing for us.
但是我看见上帝如何他的恩手在我们的生命当中来帮助我们。
And just like He provided for Egypt,
就像他在饥荒的时候，他供应埃及有足够的粮食，甚至可以给别人。
He's going to provide for us.
他今天也要提供给我们足够的，甚至更多。
But Miko and I had to make a decision about this money.
但是因为我们拿这个奖金，所以呢 ，Miko 跟我必须决定我们要如何使用这些金钱。
Were we going to save it in case the Lord didn't provide next year?
我们要把它存起来，以防说之后经济更糟，我们可能需要用到钱吗？
We're going to be like the children of Israel that tried to store up the manna?
也就是说，我们要像那些以色列人一样，就是偷偷的把这些玛瑙存起来，担心上帝可能不会供应。
Or are we going to be obedient and trust God?
或是我们愿意相信并且顺服，相信上帝他会及时的供应我们。
We chose to believe in God's promise to us.
最后，我们决定我们要相信，我们选择相信上帝对我们的应许。
We joyfully gave Him our tithe and offering.
因此，我们将这笔奖金的1/10，我们非常喜悦的，我们再次的献给神。
And then we used some of the extra money to pay down the loan on our house.
那我们也将剩下的一些钱呢，来付我们在美国的房子的贷款。
Using this money for our house was also an act of faith.
大家知道吗？其实要把这个多余的钱去先把一些贷款给付清，这个其实也是一个信心的行动。
All the financial experts will tell you that's a mistake.
因为所有的财务咨询顾问呢，都会跟你说，你的房贷呢，你不应该先把它付完，你要慢慢的付。
They'll tell you to save your money, invest it.
他们说要把你这些多余的钱呢，把它存起来，或者是先去投资。
But Miko and I believe that a few years ago, God told us to get completely out of debt.
但是因为几年前，上帝告诉我跟 Miko 说，我们必须要尽快的将我们的债务全部还清。
We believe He wants us to be lenders and not borrowers.
因为我相信上帝要让我们能够成为可以借贷给人的，而不是向人借贷的人。
So we chose to believe God and not the financial experts.
因此，我们选择相信上帝，而不是相信财务顾问。
We're just trying our best to do God's will every step we can.
所以每一步我们都愿意，都告诉自己，我们要选择上帝的步骤。
So finally, one of my favorite examples of seeing hope is Joshua and Caleb.
第二个，在圣经当中，我看见非常让我激励我的一个例子呢，就是约书亚跟迦勒。
The children of Israel had traveled through the desert for a long time on their way to the Promised Land.
以色列人他们出埃及之后，他们花了40年的时间，才开始预备要进入到应许之地。
So God told Moses to send some men into the Promised Land to check it out.
所以在那个预备进去的时候呢，上帝要让摩西去派遣一些探子。然后先去那个地方去侦测。
So the men came back and said it was beautiful.
他们去侦查之后发现说，哇，那个应许之地真的是非常非常的棒的地方。
Lots of food.
许多的食物。
But they said it was too dangerous.
但是他们说，可是那地方非常的危险。
They thought the people were too powerful.
因为他们的住民呢非常的高大，而且非常的有力量。
But Joshua and Caleb disagreed.
12个人当中有10个人说我们不可能赢过这些人，可是当中有2个人，就是约书亚跟迦勒，他们竟然说，我们相信上帝把这个地方赐给我们。
They knew that God had promised them that land.
因为他们知道也相信上帝在多年前应许他们要进到应许之地。
And because Joshua and Caleb believed in God.
因为约书亚跟迦勒他们相信神。
They were the only 2 Jews that got to go into the Promised Land.
他们竟然是唯一在那个世代唯一的2个人，可以进到应许之地的唯一的2个人。
That's 2 people out of 2 million.
在200万的人当中，竟然只有2个人得以进入上帝应许的应许之地。
Their faith truly set them apart.
他们的信心把他们跟其他人完全分别出来。
And this is how we have to be.
这也是今天我们应该要努力的。
Trusting in God.
我们相信上帝。
Being different from the rest of the world.
跟这个世界不一样。
Know that God is in control.
知道上帝他一直掌权。
He's not surprised by anything that's happening right now.
上帝对于世界发生的处境，其实他并没有感觉到非常的意外，因为他都知道他是全能的神，全知的神。
He's not scared of the economy.
上帝根本不会怕这种经济的处境。
He's not scared of the stock market.
上帝也不会担忧股市的状况。
God controls everything in the universe.
因为上帝掌握了并且掌管了宇宙每一个层面每一个事物。
And He's promised that He will take care of us.
而他应许他会照顾他的子民，就是我们。
So we have a choice to make every day.
所以每一天我们都有一个决定必须要做。
Are we going to believe like Joshua and Caleb?
我们是否愿意相信，就像约书亚跟迦勒一样相信？
Are we going to be like the other 2 million Jews in the world that didn't believe?
还是我们要相信，像那其他200万的犹太人一样，相信处境，相信现实，相信世界的状况？
Because those 2 million Jews didn't believe, they missed out on the greatest blessing in their life.
这200万的犹太人，他们因为不相信，他们竟然没有办法进入应许之地，失去了那个最好的祝福。
I don't want that to happen to me.
知道吗？我不希望这个事情发生在我身上。
We have to choose to trust God.
因此，我选择我要相信，并且选择去信靠神。
So every day I get up and proclaim.
所以每一天早上我起来，并且我宣告
I am blessed and cannot be cursed.
我是被祝福。